Hello everybody, and welcome back to Gothic 3. Now this isn't exactly the place where we last stopped. In fact, if you go to the map, you'll see that I already made halfway of the journey to Mora Sul. Why are we starting here? Why aren't we starting out in Mora Sul? Well, as you might notice, there's a lot of ruins and there's also a temple. But before that, we have a lot of monsters to take care of, so once I lose them, I'll be right back. These guys are guarding a chest. What for? Is there something useful? Why, it's up here. 4 pieces of roast meat, coins, a gold nugget, and magic ore. You know, about the magic ore, you should probably try to get as much of it as you can if you're actually willing to do that one quest in Nordmar, because it just so happens that at one point there will be a guy in Nordmar who is like a master smith or something, but he's like, I'll only teach you if you bring in something like 80 pieces of ore, if not more. He really wants a lot of it before he starts teaching anything, and that is a pain in the dick. Getting all of that ore is problematic. You could learn some smithing skills like prospector, which will allow you to get more ore out of the same vein, but keep in mind that you can only mine one vein once, and that's it. Mora Sul has quite the ruins around the place, doesn't it? And in fact, there are 2 temples in this area. However, we are not going to go near these temples right now. See the skyline? That is Mora Sul. It's the big city, and it's actually a pretty important city too. Recall in Faring that there's an asshole orc inside the castle. He claims that his little shitty shabby arena only serves the best of the gladiators. And if you want to take part in it, you're gonna need to beat the arena in Mora Sul. Well, here we are. We can do that here, which we will. It gives reputation points after all. And we might actually visit Faring on our way to Nordmar, because it is one of the safer pathways to enter Nordmar. The other one that I know of is rather dangerous. So here we are, the outskirts of Mora Sul. They are relatively safe, actually. There aren't a whole lot of monsters to worry about. Mostly jackals, I think, but there will be that occasional sand crawler as well. And the ruins are usually teeming with ogres. These ruins in particular have something else.
Leave me alone. A nice warm fire.
What the hell? Well, these are desert traders, but they appear to be friendly. I don't trust them.
Would you stop that?
I think they need to be eradicated. Stinking bandits. Go steal something that needs to be stolen. Like fucking fire chalices. That'd be some shit. He doesn't have a whole lot on him. This guy on the other hand has some coins and a black crowbar, so he likes smoking too. I think everyone out here likes smoking. Then again, the name might suggest it quite clearly, hashishin. It's like they smoke hashish every day. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have said that out loud. Now I'm getting banned from YouTube, huh? No promotion of drugs, right? Ah, shut up. I'm not telling you how to get them. I'm just saying that these bastards might be smoking some, so shut up. Anyway, right on the outskirts of Mora Sul, where is this guy, Kafu? He's a water merchant, as you can see. He's stocked up on that precious fuel of a desert. But since he has a name, he also probably has a problem. Let's talk with him.
You have come at the right moment, Father of Competence. I hate to tell you this, but my own guards have robbed me. Those dogs! May they never find a drop of water again!
You let your own guards steal from you?
If you want to do me a favor, hunt down those guys. I already told Bandero, the bounty hunter, about this. But that was the last time I ever heard from him.
What did the guards steal from you?
There were at least 700 gold coins. I want them back.
I will bring back your gold.
That would be extremely kind of you, Master of Generosity.
I will take care of your guards.
I hope they have already withered under Inos's unrelenting sun. May their bodies shrivel.
Yeah, I get the picture.
You must hunt them down. Do you hear me?
You're selling water?
That can be a profitable business, Master of 1,000 Adventures. A traveler who's dying of thirst would give anything for a cool drink from my well. You can have a cool drink too, if you like.
A cool drink? Do you mean it like cool as in cold, or cool as in cool?
Let's trade.
He does have some cool drinks. Oh, of course. I see what you mean. By cool drinks, you mean booze. Cheeky bastard. But he sure seems to be making quite a profit out of water, huh? 8,000 coins? That's not a little amount, you know. I'm gonna keep that thing around. I don't need these. I have a lot of junk items on me. Here, take these. Now I made a bigger profit out of you! Right, about those guards. Well, I guess we'll have to figure out how to get them. Oh shit, I'm going the wrong way. I guess we'll have to figure out how to get rid of them a bit later, because he didn't exactly tell us where to look for him. However, he did mention the bounty hunter Bandero. Maybe he might know something. What's he doing here?
You must have things of your own to take care of.
Here we are. Mora Sul may not seem very impressive at this point. But, well, we'll just have to walk around and take in the beauty. The thing is, Mora Sul is, well, a slave fortress in a way, and as you can see, it is pretty fucking wrecked. The nomads can be quite relentless at times. So it's no big surprise that shit is still being built or repaired. However, some of the buildings are already available, especially the palace. Looks pretty good from here. Looks a little Greek to me. But whatever. Oh. What's your problem, Hamid?
How can Hamid be of service to you, son of distant travels? A man like you must be interested in a good bargain, no?
What's that deal you want to offer me?
For many years now, I have been looking for a particular artifact. The Amulet of Sorcery.
Where is it? Somewhere among the ruins?
Not anymore. The busy hands of slaves dug it up from the sand. It is now in the hands of Ilya, the artifact dealer.
Why don't you go and simply buy the amulet?
That's not so easy, son of frank speech. If Ilya learns it is for me, he will inflate the price.
I will get you the amulet from Ilya.
Here, take this gold. It should be enough if you use it wisely.
That amulet mustn't be worth a whole lot then. What's a guy from Nordmar doing all the way here? Maybe Masil knows what's going on?
Greetings, stranger from the north.
How's business?
Sometimes good, sometimes bad. I'm working on a big score with Gonzalez. But before that, I have to settle a couple of other matters. And I could use your help doing that, warrior. Work for me for a while, and I will make you a rich man.
They all sound like mafiosos, don't they?
What do you want me to do for you?
I have to get this slave off my hands. Take Orknorak to the Temple of the Ancient Ones. Talk to Fasim there. Let them deal with him.
What's the problem?
It's the sun. It makes him crazy. Last night, he stood before me in my tent with this penetrating gaze. Just get him out of here, or I'm going to lose my mind.
That penetrating gaze.
Do you see men from the north here very often?
Occasionally. The last one I met said that he was a fire mage. Well, as run down and starved as he looked, it was difficult to imagine that he was once one of those powerful mages.
Tell me more about the fire mage.
There isn't much to tell. He croaked in the desert. The only thing he had with him was this chalice. He guarded it jealously to the very end. Apparently, the chalice was worth more to him than his life. The fool.
Where is the fire mage's chalice now?
Haha! You seem to be very interested in it, stranger. Ha! And I thought the thing was worthless. The chalice is in my possession. Work for me, and I will give you the fire mage's chalice.
I see.
Don't bother me!
Well, at least he's not trying to make a bargain out of it. By the way, in case you're wondering, no, that little cup on the bed is not the fire chalice. You will see it appear on many other beds. And if that was the case, well shit, we would be collecting nearly half of all the damn things already. Speaking of it, actually, no. Well, maybe? No, I don't want to go to the ruins yet. Let's do some quests here in the city first, or at least collect quests from the city first, before we go to the ruins. There's a lot of stuff to do in the ruins, and when I get there, I wanna stay there for a while.
Call me Ismail. I'm the blacksmith here, the only blacksmith around.
I see. You're very busy then?
You can say that. Almost everybody here is carrying one of my weapons.
Ah, I love references to old books. Call me Ishmael. Do you also hunt whales out in the desert?
Where can I find the merchants?
Have you already fought in the arena? Felipe managed to get hold of something special. The next champion will win the Moonblade. Is that not right up your alley? If I were 10 years younger, I wouldn't miss the opportunity. If you need another weapon, I can sell you one. And if you want to know how to forge a blade, I can show you.
All for money.
Teach me something.
Well, he can't teach me anything right now that I would need. That asshole just keeps sharpening his damn sword. I can barely hear what this cunt is saying. Oh, not barely, but he is making it a little harder. I hope you can hear Ismail talk fine, because if not, well, this is gonna be a bitch.
Let me take a look at your goods.
Are you fucking kidding me? You ain't got nothing in here.
I'm not selling this to you. First, you need to prove that you are worthy.
40k for a nice new piece of armor. Damn, boy, now we're looking good. What else did he say? Oh yeah, the Moonblade. What the hell is that?
Tell me more about the Moonblade.
It is a valuable ancient weapon. It was forged in Bisala. What I wouldn't give for it.
Really? Why is that?
I want to examine it. Perhaps I can learn from this blade.
And how much is the blade worth to you?
Let's say 600 gold coins.
That's not a lot. Personally, I think the Paladin sword is still the best weapon out there. There are, of course, way better weapons than the Paladin sword, but for an early game weapon that you can carry over to just about the end of a game, it's the best thing you can choose from. And it's for free. Why wouldn't you?
What are you doing hanging around here?
Hello, Nasib.
What sort of building is this?
I ought to have you flogged for such a stupid question. You're standing in front of the residence of one of the most powerful merchants in Varant. Gonzalez has great influence here in the desert, and you will honor his name, or die.
Wow, he's such a zealot for Gonzalez. But now that we know who lives in this glorious palace, why don't we learn more about the owner of it and see if there's anything we can do to gain his favor.
What else can you tell me about Gonzalez?
He is the most skilled merchant in the desert, and Zubin's most important man when it comes to business. So be careful not to arouse the wrath of Gonzalez, or things will go badly for you.
Yeah, I get it. I'm looking for work.
Don't talk nonsense. A man like you is here to make a profit. That's why they all come to Mora Sul. Or you want to become a good fighter. You can learn that from me.
How can I do Gonzalez a favor?
Everyone knows that Gonzalez only receives people who impress him and bring him gifts.
I see. About the gifts for Gonzalez.
Speak. What do you have to offer?
We can at first ask what would Gonzalez especially like, and then we get some suggestions. However, if you went through the other cities in Darent already, you will get some available choices already, like swampweed. But first, let's get those hints.
What would Gonzalez especially like?
Well, what could possibly please a man of the world? A special hard-won weapon? Beautiful woman? Maybe even if long overdue debts were finally paid. You think of something. Mora Sul is large. You're sure to find some suitable gifts here.
I'll take a look around.
Let's give him some of the gifts already. It'll improve reputation.
I bring gold for Gonzalez.
Ah, yeah. Gonzalez will be pleased by this gift. Gold is always good, but gold isn't everything.
See, just giving him 1,000 gold coins, I got 5+ reputation. It's not a whole lot, but, well, buying reputation is never a bad thing, especially at a late game point.
Is Gonzalez also interested in swampweed? I have a whole package here.
You are a man of taste. Yes, that will please Gonzalez.
Here, the stuff comes from Lago.
Gonzalez will be very pleased with this.
+5 again. If you ask can I talk to Gonzalez, it's just gonna be the regular thing. No, I need more reputation points, blah. That's what they always say, so don't worry about that. For now. Here's Bandero. And there is a teleporter stone. Oh, good. I took it without any repercussions. Let's talk to him.
You haven't been in the city long, have you? Then you should know one thing. Mora Sul is Gonzalez's city. Gonzalez takes his cut from every business, every deal, even from the thefts. Have you seen the elite warriors running around here? They are under his command.
I see.
I can get you a couple of missions to put a bit of gold in your pockets. Mora Sul can be very expensive, especially for travelers.
Cool, huh?
What sort of missions do you have?
Bounty hunting. I am looking for a couple of really bad guys and a thief. There is also this missing Hashashin.
Who is this thief you're looking for?
His name is Yusuf. He stole some artifacts from the excavation.
What's so unusual about that?
First, he stole the artifacts that can be used to open the temple. And second, he got caught and took off. Gonzalez can't let him get away with that. The orcs are still guests in our country, after all.
I see. What about that missing Hashishin?
His name is Ramirez. He works for the Black Mage, Ningal.
Tell me more about the bad guys.
The guards of Kafu, the water vendor on the east side of town, they ran off with his gold, just like that.
And?
Kafu is high in Gonzalez's favor. Do I have to say more?
So, you're a bounty hunter.
I used to hunt everything, but Gonzalez offered me a good deal. The job here is a bit quieter, but I've still got what it takes. So, if you want to know something...
He can teach us about hunting. In case you're still missing some of those hunting skills.
I will kill Yusuf, the artifact thief.
Good, but to do that, you'll have to find him first. Take a look around the excavation. If you're lucky, he's hiding nearby.
I'll look into Ramirez.
Good. All I know is he was on his way to the Fields of Ruins. And he has been gone a very long time. So find out what's wrong.
I will track down Khufu's guards and kill them.
I have already sent people north and east, but they haven't found anything.
And what does that mean?
Somebody bold enough to tangle with Gonzalez is also bold enough to stay in the area.
I'll find them.
They are actually pretty close by, in the ruins.